To be successful in the entertainment industry, it's critical to learn the art of negotiating. Hi, I'm Tina Fair, and today we'll take a look at lessons from an amateur child film developer who built his empire from directing and producing major films. In 2009, Steven Spielberg of DreamWorks negotiated a dream deal with Walt Disney. Back in 1994, when Steven Spielberg came together with co founders of DreamWorks, David Geffen and Jeffrey Katzenberg, an amazing dream team was formed. From the Harvard School of Business newsletter Working Knowledge, James Sabinas teaches every negotiation has three dimensions. Those dimensions include tactics, deal design, and setup. DreamWorld's Dream Team is the perfect group to demonstrate the use of drama in developing strategies to design an amazing deal that addresses all three dimensions. The use of tactics, both good and bad, were used to derive at a mutual agreement with Disney. When DreamWorks set out to finance the next series of films, the negotiation began with Universal. This step quickly brewed to haggling. From the book Beyond Reasons, Fisher and Shapiro teach it is ineffective to argue. Arguing can cause the other party to not only engage in negative emotions, but also in arguing over positions and dragging feet and stonewalling and things that lead to and endanger the relationship. Universal put Spielberg off because they perceived him as abusing the power of his status. He had been with the company long term for more than 15 years as a consultant. The buzz was spread that Universal became angry and gave Spielberg the boot. Universal was perceived as having the upper hand on DreamWorks. Fisher and Shapiro advocate that power is derived from using emotions as you negotiate. Although Spielberg was reported as being angry too, he moved forward and used his emotions wisely. Spielberg began the negotiation with Disney before the deal was sealed with Universal. Now, Fisher and Urey and Patton, they warn that this tactic can be perceived as using dirty tricks. When applying this strategy, you have to be careful because the risk of losing respect can occur when others recognize the tactic as going behind the back. In the book Getting to Yes, Fisher, Urey, and Patton teach that it is important to develop a BATNA. An effective agreement can be achieved when you know your own status, remain aware of your choices, and also know the best alternative of the others. DreamWorks had a harder time finding additional financing to match that $500 million investment that came from and was awarded through India's Reliance Big Entertainment. What Spielberg knew is that Universal's slate of films didn't have much room for 4 to 6 more additional movies being produced by DreamWorks. According to the company's market industry report filed in February 2013, DreamWorks yielded a revenue of over $706 million. But despite a strong portfolio of animated films and branded partnerships that have been formed over long-term success, a closer look at DreamWorks SWOT analysis reveals concerns that come along with the industry in today's markets. The threats of DVD piracy can dampen any competitor. Combined with DreamWorks' high dependency on a single distributor, this could have negatively affected any investor's confidence. Spielberg knows that Disney only makes about 12 movies a year. So, it has room in its distribution pipeline for those additional DreamWorks films. He used this information, Spielberg, to dovetail the differing interests of his company, DreamWorks, with that of Disney. And in turn, Spielberg invented options for mutual gain. Through careful research and knowledge of all the parties involved, Steven Spielberg was able to effectively close the deal with Walt Disney. This dream deal occurred back in 2009, which presented a difficult financial climate for our nation's economy. Sabina's teaches a powerful game plan for negotiation is sometimes better if worked backwards. When DreamWorks closed a dream deal with Walt Disney, the application of reliable tactics used in all three dimensions resulted in obtaining the straight distribution and a $250 million investment. Great job for linking up with Walt Disney. The work cited in this presentation can be found in the following resources.